Hello, hello, it's Jenny, Vintage Soul Crafter. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel here. Let's see if I can speak English and record this. I'm trying something new, and I'm trying yet another new video app to see if I can do a little bit of process videoing here while I'm actually doing it. And I have to tell you folks, the struggle is real. I sat here working on a page of this baby book. By the way, yes, that's what we're working on, is vintage repurposed baby books. And I ended up starting a second signature because the first one was getting so fatty full that it was not going to fit into that little book that I took apart and repurposing. So yeah, you know, sometimes and this is one of the reasons that I wanted to go ahead and to video this process, hopefully it will work out, is because the struggle is real, and anybody out there who in creative land who's watching this can definitely relate to me and what I'm saying. It took me, like, I don't know how long I've been sitting here. Sometimes I completely lose track of time, which is part of the beauty of it, but it took me last night. Nothing was coming to me, and just now it took me I don't know how long to just do this, to just put this little piece of lace right here and this little border strip right here. And I knew already that I was going to use this little piece of this baby gift card that's in this amazing photo album that I have, that I got at our antique fair a while back, that was part of the inspiration for doing baby books. But yeah, just to, I mean, it doesn't seem like much probably to you. There's a little cute little tuck spot right here. But that took me part of last night and just a little while ago to do it. And some of it is the challenge is allowing myself to think beyond linear, to, you know, I try different things, I put different things down, you know, little bits of lace, I try this on top, I try that on top, and different colors to see what's going to work. And then it's like, okay, no, Jenny, it doesn't need to be, you know, just confined to this little corner. And there's so much about the creative process that parallels life. But what I wanted to share as part of all of this, and I'll see if I can talk and work at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go, because I used to tell people when I would interview for jobs that I was a multitasker. Well, honestly, it turns out I'm not really a multitasker. It was all a lie. It wasn't really a lie. I thought I was a multitasker. I just wasn't. And so, yeah, it's not something that, you know, that I do really, as you're probably going to find out. But anyway, I went through some cards that I have, little cards that I've gotten here and there. These are from some little games. I don't remember what they're called, but. And so I thought they would work really sweetly in here. Not sure exactly where I'm going to fit them in. They're not doing it for me on that page. So anyhow, and then this card was, well, it doesn't really matter. But I pull stuff out because I'll forget about it. And then as I realize, yes, I'm just not liking that. It is not working for me. For instance, I had pulled out originally in the very first video this cardstock, and on its own, sorry, I'm totally out of frame. I guess I should look at the camera every now and then. On its own, totally fine. Love it. It's a little kind of wonky on the eyes, but you put something else over it and blend in other colors and it'll be okay. But in this, even though I love this color green, that is not working. Too much going on, too much competition with the sort of graph paper color and the busyness of this. And it really isn't quite the right green, I don't think. Whereas this one, even though it's green, I think because maybe it has more yellows in it, the background does, but not too much that it competes with the paper. The pages, it's a more subdued green, and I'm liking this. So I do want to use this somewhere in here, and that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, I sit in here, and even if nothing comes to me, like last night, all I got done pretty much was to put this little piece of tape border, it's a fabric tape border, and this little cardstock border down on this bag insert. And let's see, what else? Last night, what else did I manage? Oh, I managed to accomplish putting, hopefully I'm in frame, yes, this little button with a bit of, it's blah, blah, blah. It's some of this. And I love to just take the stuff that we would normally stick into the garbage can. I do have to make myself sometimes just do it. Just stick it in the garbage can. You're not going to use it. Forget about it. But look, I kept just this little bit of, mess from the end of this ribbon, and I love it. And it's just the difference that this green picks up this green, and this kind of very light, it's not really aqua, but it's not really blue, picks up the background of this, one of these things. And then the background of this. So I like that. And I got that done last night. Let's see. Did I do this last night? I don't know. Something else needs to happen here, but I'm not sure what it is. So yeah, I might as well, as you're kind of getting an idea of what's happening here. So I might as well take you on a little journey of this, because I probably won't be able to think and talk and create at the same time. So not sure which will be the first signature and which will be the second signature, but basically, make sure I'm in frame. Basically, here's what we have. Got the little doily. I will go back and sew. I've sewn a couple things, but I will go back and sew. Little tuck spot right here, and I'm digging this cute little seal. It's not a kind of seal, but one of those little seals that I got when I ordered some wrapping paper on eBay, and the lady was really sweet. Maybe she advertised it with that. I don't know. But anyway, she stuck. And I have another one that I'll probably use in the second signature someplace special. Just adorable. Love it, love it. So that's that. This needs to be reinforced. This is just an old slip of paper that I got in a box of, junk that nobody else wants. But I'm like, yes, it's thread old paper. I love it. I'll take it. And then this is the other side of another one of those pieces. And it's just sweet. It's simple, But again, I don't know. This could have taken me an hour to come up with. I don't know. Yeah, showed you that. I like this. This is the bag. I like this. This isn't done. I will still be sewing this down. Make sure I am in frame. I figured out that with these bags, I can use the sleeve of, what do you call it? The arm thingy on my sewing machine, and put this. It only goes so far. So since this is on the edge, I can put this in this way. And yeah, you get the idea, and I can sew along that. And back to the business, I digress. And so underneath that then will be this, and it says today, love, read, smile, create, dream, just be. As a new mom, you just need to just be sometimes. And so by sewing this just here, it'll be another little, tuck spot of sorts there, unless I forget and I end up sticking the whole thing down, which could happen. You never know. And then you get what you get. Okay, over here, this really annoys me, right? When you have paper clips and you go and stick them on and they leave a mark. No paper clip, if there's any paper clip manufacturers out there, no paper clip should leave a mark on paper, because most offices use white paper and we don't want marks. We don't want marks. Make your paper clips so they don't have marks. I guess rubberized. I'll have to look into those, but I need to get some cute little and they probably will be rubberized, which actually I didn't like when I was working in an office. I didn't like those. I wanted the metal paper clips. Anywho, I used a metal paper clip and it left a mark. It left a mark on this lovely white card. So once again, I had in my handy dandy little bin bowl here that I use of scraps, I had this little remnant, and I sewed it on there, and I'm good with that. So as soon as I find some rubberized, cute, kind of babyish paper clips. That will be paper clipped on there. And then this envelope flips out, and it doesn't like flip out. I'm an envelope, and it just realized that, so it flips out. No, that's not what I mean. I mean it flips out and has this cute little tuck spot, and that'll be sewn here and that'll be sewn there, and it says today is going to be awesome. And sometimes you just have to decide that today is going to be awesome no matter what. So that's a little tuck spot, and they can tuck stuff in right there too, because I think, you know, tuck spots, is it possible? Can you have too many? And then of course the envelope. Too many tuck spots? I'm not sure it's possible. Except maybe in a purse. I used to buy purses with a lot of tuck spots, and then I would put things away and forget where everything was. So probably will sew right down there as well. This is the envelope that'll be in the center. That's from one of the other old baby books, but I have to do that last. I keep things kind of together, otherwise I forget where they all go. Parts of this will be sewn as well, and there's a little take note card there. This, I love this one too. Perfect right there. And this, of course, is some of the gingham from the front that will cover the journal. This envelope flips open. It says me and you, and then I also had these that I got. A lot of this kind of doodad stuff I get when it's on sale at Michael's or Target or whatever, and I tuck it away and keep it, and I'm so thrilled, you guys, to be able to have this stuff now and put it to use. And hopefully, you know, some of these things, when I really open my store, which is open, Vintage Soul Crafter on Etsy, it is open, and there will be a link to it down below. There are some things on there, but my grand opening, when I have, like, everything will be up there will be sometime in January, what do you say, loaded in the store? I'm not sure. Anyhow, so right now it's a matter of putting it all together, stocking that store, and making it available. But back to the point. These are these little embellishments. Planner accessories. I kind of feel, I love planners. I love what the ladies and probably some gents do with them. Everything that I see, I love it. However, I think if I did the planner stuff, I'd go insane. I would make myself go crazy. And it's just like when I was a kid and the teachers would tell me to write down my homework, to make a list and write it all down. Well, then that just means that's one more thing that I have to do and remember to do, and that is to check the list. First, write the list, and then check the list. Remember, and yeah, I'm not going to go there, but more power to you if you're doing it and it works for you. I think it's fantastic, and I have great admiration for you, and they're so cute and adorable and pretty, and yeah, so I'd like to have some of that available, those kinds of things in my store as well. But okay, so this says me and you, and I used one of those. It makes my heart sing to be able to use these things. It's one of those things that's, you know, those plastic things, thingy things. And a mom can put a picture in there, or she can put, I don't know, she can put whatever she wants right along. Here's the other side of that bag. Still got to do something with that. I moved from like signature to signature, and I can't really decide if that's working for me or not. But I've tried on every page in some way to incorporate my cutie. That's not in frame. Cutie. Wait for it. Little baby footprints. And yes, I'm saving them all in this baggie for the front, for the confetti. And so again, this is the other side of that blue old paper, and this is another one of those. Hold on, I have to get the book for you. I'm not going to pause, because if I pause, it might not start again. I don't know. Hold on. Wait for it. I'm coming back. Don't leave. I'm right here. Dead air. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is magic right here. This album, I will go through this with you sometime. I got this album, and it's Ward. The little boy's name, was it? What was it? I think it's Baby Ward. Maybe it's not Ward. I know that's Ward from Leave It to Beaver. Anyway, it has his schedule on the front right here. It's totally from the 50s. It has his schedule, feeding schedule right here. Oh, you guys, this just, I mean, oh, how did this end up? Okay, this family lived in Oklahoma or somewhere back in the Midwest. How did this end up at an antique fair in Sacramento? I guess they moved here and nobody cared. Nobody cared that to keep these cards. I mean, yay for me, yay for you, yay for the people who end up purchasing the things that I'm making out of this, because they're absolutely precious. Look at, here's another one of those little, sorry about the shaking, rattles. This has Valentine's Day cards in it, Christmas cards. I mean, it has Ward's artwork. I don't remember if it's Ward. Let's see what it says somewhere on one of these little cards. I need to find it for you because now it's gonna. Where is it? Ward. Yeah, it's Ward for Wee Ward. I mean, this is just a look. It's too fabulous to be true. And guess how much I paid? Name that price. Name it. Name it. Just guess. Okay, can't guess? That's all right. I'll tell you. I paid $10 for that fat album full of goodness because some guy didn't know what a treasure it was. And when he asked me, when I said, how much you want for that? And he was like, $10. I almost lost the ability to breathe. And he said, is that too much? And I said, no, I think that means sold. Moving on. So, okay, so this is another one of those little cards out of Precious Ward's, probably passed away Ward now, and old Ward or whatever, out of that. And it's a little, little pockety pocket thing here. And this is a belly band. And I don't know if I'll leave that there because it might not stay, or maybe I'll sew it shut on the, I'm not sure. Anywho. And again, the little scrappy bits and pieces. That's it. And then that's the last, and still got to work on that. Okay, moving on, taking too long, as usual. I always swore that if I started doing these videos, I wouldn't be one of those chatty Cathys. A, because my name's not Kathy, it's Jenny. So I'll be chatty Jenny, and yada, 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 on. And then you'll sit there for 5 minutes watching one frame, waiting for me to say something and show you something of value. Hopefully I've shown you something of value. Hopefully you're inspired by this. Hopefully even when creativity does not come to you, you will go into your craft room anyway, or your creative closet, whatever it may be, and you will maybe tidy up. Maybe you'll organize, put things away, whatever it is, but just practice the discipline of going in there and being with your creative stuff and seeing what happens. Okay, so here's the other one. Probably a little button will go right there because I think nothing says baby better than a button. That's the page I told you that took me 2 days maybe. This is the card that I'm going to incorporate somewhere. So I haven't done much with this book. This is the other part that I finished up today when I figured out that I could put this onto the sleeve thing of my sewing machine and sewed. The problem is that I didn't mean to sew here. This was supposed to be a tuck spot, but I sewed it shut. So guess what? It is what it is now. And when something is what it is, which is one of my husband's least favorite sayings, because of course it is what it is. Wow, isn't that deep? Yeah, it kind of is sometimes. There's nothing you can do about it. Another pocket, again, made out of the gingham. Tried a new stitch. Can't probably see it with the little squares. It kind of looks like blocks. I thought that said baby. And a little button that says love, although they put the holes so that it's kind of interferes with. And again, little bits and scraps. Life is all about the layers, and so is art and creating. It's all about the layers. And if you ever watch Nick the Booksmith, one of her videos, how-to videos that she was going through, process videos, and she was putting the, the aging, the inking, everything, because that's just what we do. And I thought, well, of course, because once again, art mimics life, and life is all about light and shadows. Light and shadows. Ain't that the truth? So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this. And then this is another card that I cut out that I'm going to incorporate somewhere else. So that's what we got going on so far, and I'm still working on it. Oh gosh, you guys, I want to have this one done by next week. These things take time, and maybe they take me longer than other people. I don't know. I'm still finding my groove, but it's okay. I love the process all in all, and I enjoy always the results, and I hope you will too, and we'll come back to join me for the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff, because I really do appreciate it.